This book is full of spiders. 11 hours, 40 minutes until the aerial bombing of Undisclosed. John was actually weighing the tooth or ton options when Falconer said to Cowboy, "Let me say this as a red-blooded, not possessed by any kind of inhuman organism, all-American man. If you get near my mouth with either of those tools, I'm going to shove your head into the ground so hard a Chinaman will see it fly out of a volcano." Before Cowboy could react, John said, "Hold on. Do you know who this is next to me? This is Detective Lance Falconer." Cowboy looked like he sort of recognized the name, but couldn't place it. John said, "You can't tell me you haven't seen him on the news. He caught the Portland Strangler?" From behind Cowboy, a lady said, "Oh my God, it is him." "Show them your ID, Detective." Falconer did. The lady was duly impressed. John said, "We were kind of in the middle of getting to the bottom of this whole thing when you showed up." Tight Pants Cowboy said, "Is that right?" John said, "Yeah, that is right. It's looking like the government is behind it all." Tight Pants cursed and said, "Son of a bitch. I've been saying that since day one. Day one!" To the guy next to him. "Haven't I?" Falconer said, "I'm standing up now." He did. No one objected. A kid in the crowd said, "What's it like to fight somebody on top of a train?" "Windy." To Tight Pants. "What do you mean the feds left town? When?" "Breach of their headquarters. Something blew up. You didn't hear it?" "Oh," said John. We were wondering what that was." "Convoy heading out of town right now, so now we gotta do what they couldn't, which is the way it always winds up, which is why I've been saying it since day one. Me and my brother went door to door. Within 2 hours of the feds roping off the town, gathering up everybody with a gun and a set of balls. We're the ones who got shit back under control, not the soldiers tripping around in their spacesuits. We're the ones who put a stop to the looting. We're the ones who have been patrolling the streets every minute of every day in shifts, outside of the so-called green zone the feds set up. There's almost 200 of us now, working in 3 shifts, round the clock, pumping buckshot into zombies and feeding them to chip back there, making sure everybody outside that hospital's clean, everybody who ain't gets put down, and making sure that hospital stays sealed off until the president grows the balls to drop a couple dozen cruise missiles on it." This got John's attention. "Wait, what? They're dropping cruise missiles? When?" "When they grow the balls, like I said." "We don't have a more specific timeline on the ball situation." "Are you asking because you want it to happen, or because you don't want it to happen?" "Well, what about the people inside who aren't infected? We gotta get them out, right?" "Buddy, anybody that's spent a day inside that place is infected by now, 5 times over. If there's anybody alive in there, they ain't human no more. That's the only thing we know about the infection. Once you get it, there ain't no cure. You're walking dead. If you got people you care about in there, you need to treat them just like you saw them going to the ground yourself. Picture the dirt going in over the casket. Take time to mourn, do what you gotta do, but you gotta get past that. Feeling sorry for them, it's like feeling sorry for the fire that's burning down your house. These infected, they'll say anything at all to make you let your guard down. They can look just like you and me, can talk just like you and me, or your neighbor, or your best friend, or your mama, but you cannot hesitate. Think of them just like a parrot imitating human speech. The words sound the same, but they ain't got no soul nearby. You come face to face with them, you cannot hesitate." Nearby, somebody said, "Fucking A." Falconer said, "See, that just makes me more pissed off with the bastards who are going to get away with this. They're going to turn all the victims to ashes and sweep it all under the rug. Somebody needs to answer for this shit." About 10 different people muttered, "Damn right," or something to that effect. Tight Pants said, "Tell me what you need, Detective." You see, I'm going to need a ride, unless you know a tire shop that's open." "What the hell are we waiting for? Hop in the truck." To another guy, Tight Pants said, "Tell Baba to follow me. Everybody else should finish their sweep. We're behind enough as it is. Don't forget to check in on Eve Bartlett. Make sure she got her insulin okay." The crowd started to disperse. John didn't move from the spot where he was sitting in the yard. Falconer said, "You coming?" "Dave is alive. I saw him. When I was on the sauce earlier. Gonna go find my car and see what I can do." The look on Falconer's face told John that he thought he was looking at a dead man, but knew that there was also no point in trying to talk John out of it. Instead, Falconer shook John's hand and said, "Don't fuck everything up, okay?"